compare with water pollution, respiratory organs are being affected due to this air pollution. Lungs is a primary respiratory organ. Due to air pollution, that causes some diseases. So in general, what is air pollution is, if any harmful substances, it might be solid. See, air pollution is not only due to gas, it might be due to solids also. The particulates are very small. The particulate matters are small. During the movement of the vehicle, dust will pass. There are small silt particles. Due to that particles also, the environment gets affected. These are small particles. Due to solid and the air, we cause some disease. Now, this is an example of today's Bangalore. Sir, is Bangalore affected by air pollution? You can check real time. There are some sensors installed throughout Bangalore by Central Pollution Control Board. Nearby RV College, you have a real-time monitoring station. Like that, in Bangalore, real-time monitoring stations are there. They will give second to second air quality to the satellite. If you Google it, you will get the images like this. This is the air quality image today. See, wherever you see green color, it is safest place. Air quality, either you are in polluted place, you can understand it by the following types. This is called AQI. What do you mean by AQI is Air Quality Index. Wherever you want to go, that place you can monitor the air quality index so that you can be aware. If you need some mask, you can mask it and go to that place. Imagine Delhi. Sir, I am planning for a vacation to Delhi. That means be prepared with the mask. Why? Because that area is contaminated with the air. Kumbalgod area is slightly yellow color. If you have air quality index from 50 to 100 is satisfactory. Now if you have air quality from 101 to 200 means moderate. What problem might come if you are living in Kumbalgod area? Breathing discomfort to the people with lungs, asthma and heart disease might come. Prolonging. If you are prolonging for a long time, this disease will come. BBMP has informed that this is an industrial area. That is why you get a land for very less cost. If you go inside the nice road and if you buy some land, in the sense it is very costly. Why they are very cheap? In the sense this is a polluted area. This is an industrial area. You see around this you have number of industries. Metal manufacturing industries, cement plant, quarries are there. Have you gone to these areas? Number of manufacturing plants are there. That is why the land price is very less. We will be thinking that while buying the land, without knowing we will be buying. But after that there will be some disease around us, then we will be aware that why we got for lesser price. You have to be aware that these areas are highly contaminated. If you are in north place of Bangalore, it is not polluted. Now imagine if you are living in a very severe condition, 400 to 500. This affects the health and people are in serious impact to the existing disease. If you have already some disease, along with that, if you are living in that place, in the sense, the chance of risk is very higher. See, due to COVID, many people died. But those people are died are already having some existing disease. Already there is some problem, in the sense, due to that pollution, it will increase your risk of the diseases. Now, I will discuss what are the sources of air pollution. Sir, Kumbalgod area is been with higher level, air quality index of 101 to 200. We have oxygen, we have hydrogen, but due to that the air will not get polluted. But due to what content we will get pollution? In the sense, you see carbon monoxide. Due to what we get? Due to vehicles. Sir, we run vehicles, in the sense, not only CO2 emits, carbon monoxide is the major pollutant which affects the human. So this is the primary source. Sulfur dioxide. From where we get sulfur dioxide? In the sense, coal and oil factories. We are deriving petroleum, no? Where we get petrol? We are having Hindustan Petroleum, HP petrol bunk is there, Indian Oil petrol bunk is there, then Shell. These people from the crude oil, they generate their own petrol or diesel, then they supply. During that manufacturing, the sulfur dioxide gets emitted. Sir, what will happen if we are having more sulfur dioxide? In the sense, acid rain. Have you heard acid rain? Due to what reason? If you are having so much of oil refineries, the acid rain will come. Why? Because sulfur dioxide. Then nitrogen oxides are due to combustion, particulate matter. According to the size, they define that pollutant. Sir, if the particulate matter is very small, then it is called that PM0.3. That means one dust particle consists of 0.3 micrometer. That is the understanding. So PM10 in the sense that is particulate matter of 10 micrometer. So that is the difference. Secondary pollutions. Sir, due to sulfur, we get some sulfur dioxide, but that sulfur get into the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, it makes some reaction. That reaction is called acid rain. Sir, if you are inhaling sulfur, you get organic defect, you get lung defect. But if it goes to atmosphere, it creates and it condenses with the cloud. In the cloud, it forms acid rain. So due to acid rain, what will happen? If it falls in plants, if it falls in agricultural area, the crops yield will get reduced. Acid rain, I have told you, ozone. Ozone gas is a byproduct of primary pollution. So these are formed in atmosphere by reaction of primary pollution. Then yes, you have particulate pollution and biological pollution. From 2020 state Indian environmental report, from this report it is taken, which industry makes highest air pollution is transportation. Second is industry. Third is residential. Sir, every households create air pollution. How? What are the things we use in a house? Refrigeration, air conditioning. These things also create pollution due to agriculture also. Sir, how does agriculture create air pollution? For agriculture, you need fertilizers, no? There they manufacture fertilizers. Due to that. So, agriculture also will get, and power generation is the last one. We think that due to power generation, air pollution occurs, but the impact is very less. There is a concept called biological pollutant. What do you mean by biological pollutant? Is kitchen waste. So, see, you are making some food in your house, the kitchen wastes are there, the organic wastes are there. You put it in a container and you close that container. After 3 to 6 months, it creates some methane gas. That is called natural gas. It automatically creates. See, soon as we reap the rice, we reap the wheat, etc. All the crops are dumped in the soil. Naturally, it goes into decomposition process. During decomposition, the organic matter releases methane gas. That methane gas is otherwise called what? Biogas. So naturally the soil creates methane gas and it pollutes. So that kind of pollution is called what? Biological pollution. Even all the crops which are in a process of organic reaction create some pollution. What are the impact creates due to the air pollution is particulate matter. Due to particular particulate matter, you have asthma, bronchitis, lung cancer, respiratory infection, etc. Carbon monoxide due to transportation. Traffic police, they are inhaling the carbon monoxide continuously. Their blood has less amount of oxygen. See, not all the air are very pure. If air consists of more oxygen, then it will be supplied to blood. Who needs oxygen? Not your nose. Your blood needs oxygen. So it is supplied through the nose. What happens if less oxygen is there? Your blood will be not supplied with enough oxygen. What is wrong due to that? Your lifespan will reduce due to fatigue and oxygen will be carried lesser to the blood. Next thing is sulfur dioxide. This creates due to oil and refineries. Nitrogen oxide. This impacts your lungs and respiratory problem. See, a particular gas goes into your particular type of organs. Nitrogen oxide goes into lungs as well as the heart. Sulfur dioxide irritates your eyes and respiratory tracts. If sulfur dioxide are emitted, you will be getting tears. If you are inhaling ozone, this creates chest pain, coughing and throat irritation. Volatile organics are for other organs which are kidney, long-term liver will cause. Now environmental impact. So far I have discussed for an individual how does it impact. For environment, first one is acid rain. I have told acid rain is caused due to the carbon monoxide. Where does it impact? It impacts crops, trees and aquatic life. Yes, ozone layer creates UV radiation which affects our skin. In a particular place there is some smog. What it will make? It will reduce the photosynthesis. Sunlight will not penetrate. The plants will not grow. So not only humans, the plant gets affected due to smog formation. Global warming, due to air pollution, the temperature increases, soil and water contamination, the crops will not grow. If the crops is growing for 5 months, in the polluted area, if you are doing agriculture, it takes 6 months. So like that it prolongs, and leaf color will get dull. Leaf discolorization. The fruit's color will not be there. When you are saying it as orange, it should look like orange. But currently if you buy orange, it will be in yellow color. Yes or no? Have you seen why? These are all inorganic products. Due to what? Due to pollution, the orange fruits itself loses its color due to damage of vegetation. Socio-economic impact is, it influences the crop yield, buildings. There are monuments. Currently India has revamped the Taj Mahal. It is an industrial area. Agra is an industrial area. Due to that air pollution, this became dull and it has been reclaimed to the original state. Next thing is, healthcare cost is increased. This is a pie chart of Delhi. What purpose they spend more? You can see here, economic losses. You see half of the percentage is due to what? Healthcare expense. In Delhi, if you are earning 1 lakh rupees, the people are spending half of the amount for the healthcare cost. Then next thing is this orange color, loss of productivity. Whatever you do, either it might be cropping or any manufacturing, etc., the loss of productivity is there. The economic losses will happen. Next title is control and prevention. Sir, we know that pollutions are occurring. How to prevent or how to control is, you have 3 types of scrubbers. The industries are the second rank in the pollution. What they have to do is, have you seen in all industries, tall chimneys will be there for letting the air, polluted air. The tall chimneys should have this kind of scrubbers. What do you mean by scrubbers is, imagine you have a cement industry, you have a steel industry. They manufacture the product. Before letting the gas, they have to have this kind of scrubbers. What do you mean by scrubber is, they burn the limestone for 1000 degrees centigrade for manufacturing cement. That gas, when it is exhausted, it has to be sent to this room. What is called? This is called wet scrubber. What do you mean by that is, imagine in your class, you have water sprinkler at all the place. You let the gas inside that room. What will happen? All the water will absorb the pollution and it will fall on the floor. So that is one of the thing called wet scrubber. You see, the gas will be inletted, the spray will be sprinkled. When the gas inlets, it collects all the pollution and it will get settled in the water. So then they will emit the free gas in the chimney. This is called wet scrubber. What do you mean by dry scrubber is, there will be no water will be sprinkled, there will be some medias. What kind of media is? Dust control medias will be there, air filter. This filter will be provided. After this filter, the clean gas will come. Third thing is electrostatic precipitator. What do you mean by electrostatic is, in the chimneys, they will provide magnets. This magnet will attract all the particulates and the free air will go. This is called electrostatic precipitator. You have both the electrodes here, positive and negative. The gas will be sent and the particles will be extracted and it will be falling down. Like this, you have to control by using the electrostatic precipitators to prevent the air pollution. Next thing, transportation measures is, in Delhi there is a norm from July 1. What norm is? If you are driving a diesel vehicle of 10-year-old, they will be not supplying you diesel. It is enforced. If you are having a petrol vehicle of 15 years old, you will be not supplied with petrol. Sir, how they will do is, they have some CCTV in the petrol bunk. The petrol pumps are now using camera technology for scanning the number plates. By the number plate, can you check the vehicle registration? Yes, the year you can manufacture. If you are providing with some petrol, automatically you will be fined with 10,000 rupees fine. By this kind of transportation measures, you can promote with public transport. Emission standards can be followed. Next thing, regular maintenance of engine, switch to cleaner technology. Electrical vehicles you can use in order to reduce. Domestic measures, not all the places they are using LPG gas. Still in urban areas, they use this kind of wood and coal for burning the certain things. For manufacturing also they use wood and coal. This I have taken from WHO, World Health Organization, has given the statistics that in the world over 3.2 million people, 32 million people have this effect of premature death from 2019 due to what? They are burning the wood, coal, etc. in their house, particularly wood in their house. Due to that, they inhale that. Due to inhalation, the problem is there. So LPG gas and electricity, electric stoves can be used in order to reduce that. Energy efficient appliances you can use in order to reduce. These are domestic measures. Urban planning measures is, before starting the class I have told you, if you are buying a land, which zone you should buy? Residential zones, HSR layout. You are having number of layouts, no? These are all called residential layouts. In those residential place, you have to buy land. Imagine if you are buying land in agricultural area, you will be not having proper electricity. If you are buying in industrial area, the land cost will be very less, but pollution will be very high. For industries, particular place is there. Infrastructure, particular place is there. This kind of manufacturing place, particular place is there. You have to buy the land according to this. Now, legislative measure is, in India, we have Air Prevention and Control Act in 1981. It has been initiated. BS4 vehicle, BS6 vehicle. What do you mean by BS? Bharat stage. What do you mean by that is? BS stages started from BS stage 1. Currently, if you are buying any vehicle, what is the BS stage vehicle? 6. Do you have, after 6, do you have any stage? No, they stopped that BS stage and they initiated e-vehicles. BS6 is the latest technology which they have done. What do you mean by BS6 is? The engine will not emit what? Harmful carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. That is called BS6. So, they set the qualities and they improved particulate matter, ozone to a particular level. Due to this imposition of this legislative act, they are currently reducing the air pollution. Which of the following sector is a major source of ammonia? Not transport. Ammonia, NH3. I have discussed in sources. NH3. Agriculture. Due to agriculture, you have this. Next one. Which of the following pollutions reduce oxygen carrying capacity in blood? Carbon monoxide. Yes. Next one. Which pollution is responsible for neurological disorders in children? If neurons are damaged, certain kinds of air pollution is there. Which type of pollutant? Lead. Lead will create neurological problem. Taj Mahal is affected by which form of air pollution? Acid rain, yes. The Air Pollution and Prevention Control Act was enacted in 1981. The device used in industry to remove particulate matter from exhaust gases. This is a device. Which device is used? A, B, C, D. B is called what? Electrostatic precipitator. They have anode and cathode. They absorb the particulate matter and they send the gas. BS6 norms is related to what industry? BS6. Which industry has that? Vehicular emissions. The main regulatory body for air pollution control in India is, who is controlling air pollution? Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB. The smog observed in Delhi city is mainly formed by, why does smog form? See, I have told, due to smog photosynthesis will not happen. Due to what pollution it happens? Due to NOx and hydrocarbons under